What's up, guys? Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys' weekend is going good. Stay safe out there and have some fun. Unwind. We are rolling down into the fall, so hopefully you guys had a good summer. Let's have a look at the markets here. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your research out there, okay? Also, guys, check out the channel sponsor, L Bank. Link will be down below for that. Spot trading, leverage trading, copy trading, no KYC required. And definitely check out the member side, guys. We have exclusive content there, low cap gems, things of that nature. I will be uploading one actually today and another one tomorrow for the members side. So if you want to get access to that, the other day we put one up there from GFAL. We did a breakdown of that video, that project. So definitely check out the member side, guys. $4.99 a month, and it supports the channel. All right, let's get into it. SEI network pumping 10.5% today. Telos down 3.5%. Telos is one I really have an eye on. I want to start DCAing into that. Jasmy's up 2%. Caspa's down 2.2%. Good DCA opportunity there. Quant, $91 quant, you guys. You cannot go wrong with a $91 quant. Tarax is down 1%. Good DCA there as well. Bitcoin's holding 26.5, so not bad, not bad. Gala's having a bit of a recovery today, up 2%. Let's get into it, shall we? Billionaire Mark Cuban confirms $870,000 worth of crypto stolen from his MetaMask wallet. Ouch. Followed by Nick Demond saying after Jason, so that's AJ from the old Bitboy channel, Jason Casper, and Mark Cuban got their MetaMask wallets drained all in the last week. Is it safe to say that MetaMask is compromised? I would say yeah, to say the least. Guys, I say this all the time. Keep your money, your crypto off exchanges. Get yourselves self-custody, cold storage wallets. Protect your assets. Do not keep them on exchange, because this is what's happening. People are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars because they're not putting it on cold storage wallets, guys. Get your treasure, your ledger, your whatever it is. Just get something, guys. Protect yourselves. What do we got here? Algo Bharat sets up advisory committee to boost blockchain development. In a move towards advancing blockchain adoption in India, Algo Bharat, I'm probably saying that wrong, but an initiative backed by the Algorand Foundation has announced the formation of its Indian Advisory Committee. The committee, comprised 6 members, will be chaired by R.S. Sharma, a former civil servant within the government of India. Dr. Sharma, the committee chair, stated, blockchain technology holds immense potential to support India's growth narrative, and this step to establish an Indian Advisory Committee underscores the Algorand Foundation's commitment to achieving this potential. As a chair of the committee, I am excited to collaborate with distinguished experts who bring decades of experience in public sector leadership and innovation. Notably, India has made significant progress in financial inclusion with an 80% inclusion rate achieved in 6 years. According to a recent report by the G20 Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion, the establishment of this committee underscores the Algorand Foundation's commitment to realizing the potential of blockchain technology to enhance financial inclusion in India's growth story. The India Advisory Committee comprises a group of individuals with public sector leadership and innovation backgrounds. This 6-member committee includes Dr. Indu Bashan. I'm probably going to butcher these names, guys, so I'll apologize ahead of time. Dr. K.P. Krishnan, Arada Mitra, Prashant Saran, Dr. Ram Sevik Sharma, and Ashok Paul Singh. Sorry if I butchered those. The committee's key roles include providing strategic direction, offering thought offering thought leadership, engaging with the public sector, and actively collaborating with project teams and policy issues. Uh, Anil Kakani, Vice President and India country head at the Algorand Foundation, expressed, "We are fortunate to have such outstanding leaders on our India Advisory Committee who will support our activities and strategy in Bharat. As the understanding and appreciation of the potential for blockchain technology to create substantial real-world impact across various sectors grows, our advisory committee support will only accelerate India's ascent as a global blockchain leader and the development of sustainable Web3 solutions that can foster economic growth and create more inclusive society. The establishment of India's advisory committee marks a significant milestone and reaffirms the growing importance of blockchain technology in India's efforts to build a more inclusive and fair economy. This initiative seeks to improve financial inclusion and social equity in line with the country's growing focus on enhancing digital infrastructure." Bullish news for algo, guys. The bullish news for algo just keeps coming out, and I love it. SEC lashes out at Binance, threatening to seek a contempt order. The litigation war between the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Binance continues to heat up exponentially, specifically thanks to some limited judicial unsealing, albeit amid lots of redactions. It is no longer a secret that the SEC has accused the U.S. Binance-related entities of, one, withholding critical information on who has control of its customer assets, and two, failing to comply with critical expedited discovery requirements. Per the SEC, BAM continues to refuse to provide anything beyond extremely limited information to ensure that BAM's customer assets are not at the mercy of defendants Binance Holdings Limited and CZ, two persons who view themselves outside the reach of the court, and accused BAM of providing only approximately 220 documents, many of which are unlegible, screenshots of bank accounts information, documents without dates or signatures, and letters from counsel and tables that appear to be prepared for purpose of this litigation without any supporting evidence or verification by an individual with knowledge confirming the accuracy of the information. The SEC is obviously extremely frustrated with Binance. Oh, how does it feel? Gary doesn't like it when people do to him what he's been doing to Ripple in their court case. Oh, poor Gare Bear. And justifiably so. As one reference point, the SEC points to that BAM's external auditor has produced over 6,500 documents that primarily concern BAM's custody and control of its assets, which includes several documents BAM provided to its auditor, but has not produced to the SEC. A big no-no, which can lead to sanctions, contempt, and other penalties. Because BAM has refused to provide meaningful discovery regarding the safety and security of customers and BAM's assets, and because its conduct has resulted in delay, the SEC requests that the court, one, order BAM to produce responsive documents and communications information and inspection access, two, deny BAM's motion for a protective order. A protective order will limit the SEC's discovery efforts, and three, extend a period of expedition for discovery. Documents unsealed, including a brief from the SEC asserting that BAM Trading Inc. and BAM Management U.S. Holdings The business entities behind Binance's stateside arm have violated the consent order that requires all customer assets to remain in the U.S. and under BAM's control, and barred BAM from transferring any assets or control to fellow defendants and global parent companies, Binance's Holdings Ltd., or its CEO CZ, who is also named in the SEC's enforcement action. The SEC is especially alarmed about the digital wallet custody business called CEFU, CEFFU, the new name for Binance Custody, which started operating in December of 2021 and rebranded in February 2023. The SEC is concerned that CEFU is affiliated with international entity Binance Holdings Ltd., and that other entities in CZ's empire could therefore have control over U.S. customer assets. The SEC argues that CEFU appears to have control over U.S. assets vis-a-vis CEFU's role in the estimate of wallets and keys shared related to BAM's customer crypto assets and control of the AWS environment that hosts the wallet's custody software and stores the keys for BAM's company and customer assets. Terms of services of the CEFU website suggest its legal name is Bifinity UAB. The company previously identified by UK regulators as part of the Binance Group, and which SEC officials have previously testified is beneficially owned by CZ. In a previous September 12th filing, Binance US called the SEC's concerns over CEFU much ado about nothing, and the SEC's demand for more documents a futile fishing expedition. In a statement set to CoinDesk, a spokesperson for CEFU, who declined to identify themselves, stressed separation from Binance, saying the entity had always operated as an independent and separate wallet solution offered to institutional clients and runs as a fully independent third-party technology service provider. What does the SEC want the judge to do? While the SEC is mindful of seeking the court's intervention, the SEC nonetheless seeks imminent production of the requested discovery, arguing that such discovery is essential to determine not only whether customer assets are being safeguarded in the manner agreed to by the parties and contemplated by the court in the consent order, but whether it may be appropriate for the SEC to seek an order to show cause why BAM should not be held in contempt of that order. Along those lines, the SEC wants assurance that all customers and BAM assets are properly accounted for within BAM's exclusive control in the United States, available for withdrawal to satisfy customer liabilities, and not subject to control by Binance entities. The SEC also argues that 1. BAM has refused to produce essential witnesses for disposition. For what are they? Disposition? Is that what it's called? I think so. Anyways, instead agreeing only to 4 dispositions of witnesses it has unilaterally deemed appropriate. BAM has responded to requests for relevant communications with blanket objections, and 3, BAM has refused to produce documents kept in the ordinary course of its business, claiming those documents do not exist, only for the U.S. SEC to later receive such documents from other sources. In a particularly compelling argument, the SEC noted that BAM, for example, initially refused to provide information concerning CEFU's claiming such discovery was unrelated to the current custody and control of customer assets, but later admitted that CEFU had created BAM's new crypto asset cold wallet and new private and administrative keys and simply referred the SEC to Sifu to obtain information on how Sifu created BAM's wallets. Apparently, the SEC has dropped the BAM's chief information security officer, or deposed, sorry, BAM dropped. And that deposition significantly, I said it properly that time, significantly increased the SEC's concerns. Unfortunately, what the CISO actually testified about is redacted from the SEC's brief. Hence, the SEC wants the court to order BAM to conduct a reasonable search for documents regarding Sifu and the wallet software services BAM uses, and all other Binance affiliated involved with providing such services. Produce communications, including with its auditor, regarding the custody, control, and availability of customer assets. Produce accounting documents and other financial information as it has so far refused to produce. Make its systems and personnel available for inspection so that the SEC may conduct an inspection of BAM's crypto wallet architecture and systems, or at a minimum, as an initial matter, produce diagrams and infrastructure systems, software protocols, controls, and access information, and supplement its responses to its intercategories to provide a laundry list of information cited by the SEC as relevant. Interestingly, the SEC has also issued depositions notices to Binance and CZ, but has agreed to continue to meet and confer as to those depositions, along with other discovery requests, until certain current discovery disputes between the SEC and BAM are resolved. What's really going on here? Discovery disputes during litigation are as typical as morning coffee in crypto whataboutism. And you can't knock the defense team for fighting every possible battle. That's what large corporations often order their defense lawyers to do, even when those same defense lawyers secretly believe they will likely lose. Like we used to say at the SEC, if you don't ask, you don't get. Perhaps the defense team will get lucky and the judge will restrict the depositions in time and or scope. Perhaps the judge will be sympathetic or is predisposed to being suspect of government overreach and may find in the defendant's favor. Discovery motions are also an effective way of tapping into or shedding sunlight upon a judicial tendency or biases, which defense lawyers can then target in the future. More dispositive motions. The defense team may also be co-opting to discovery dispute to further lay the groundwork to their arguments, or to plant a seed of their more substantive position with the judge. Discovery motions can set the tone for litigation and often present information opportunities to make closing arguments early on. Along the same lines, discovery motions not only speak to the judge, but also speak to companies and customers, partners, and other critical partners. Say partners. Along those lines, a good discovery motion can often serve as a powerful de facto company press release. From purely strategic perspective, the defense likely has a lot of other objectives, such as exhausting SEC resources, keeping the SEC honest during expedited discovery, or even running up their own legal bills. Lawyers need their beach houses too. So what I'm taking from this, guys, is that I would not hold money on Binance right now. Like, it could be one of two things. Binance could have something to hide here, or right from the get-go, CZ and Binance had said that they were going to spare no expense to fighting the SEC. And it kind of partially seems like they're doing the same thing to the SEC that the SEC was doing to Ripple in their case. And the SEC doesn't like it when they're on the other end of it, right? So what I'm saying here is that there could be fire where there's smoke here, and Binance could be in some trouble, or CZ's just fucking with them, right? I guess we'll find out. What else we got going on? We're running kind of long, so I'm going to run into the final article here, guys. ChatGPT predicts XRP price in 2024, 28, 32, and 2050. So this is an AI price prediction. This is what you guys have been waiting for. So let's have a look. In a tumultuous week of cryptocurrency market, XRP enthusiasts found a reason to cheer as the digital asset managed to reclaim the 50-cent mark on Friday following a steep decline to 47 cents. This price recovery, however, serves as a stark reminder of the altcoin's significant retreat from its 2023 peak, where it surged to 82 cents. I think it was actually closer to 92 cents, but I digress. After Ripple's landmark legal victory against the SEC, the uncertainty continues to shroud around the regulatory battle. Finbold turned to the advanced artificial intelligence bot ChatGPT to extract insights on potential XRP price trajectory in the coming years. Below, we delve into both optimistic and conservative ChatGPT forecasts for XRP's future value. In its predictions, ChatGPT offered specific, both optimistic and conservative price projections for XRP in 2024, 28, 32, and 2050. In addition to the key factors likely to impact these scenarios, for the next year's optimistic prediction, the AI tool said XRP could potentially reach $1.50 to $2.50 in 2024. So in 2024, ChatGPT says we'll get to between $1.50 and $2.50. On a more conservative outlook, XRP could range from 80 cents to $1.20. So conservatively, 80 cents to $1.20. Bullish, $1.50 to $2.50 in 2024. Let's look at 2028. Optimistic scenario. 2028 is an optimistic scenario. XRP might surge to $5 to $10 by 2028. Successful adoption in cross-border payments, broader blockchain integration, and a matured crypto ecosystem could fuel this growth. The conservative prediction would be $2.50 to $4 in 2028. To 2030, optimistic scenario could reach XRP potentially could reach $10 to $20 in 2032. If it establishes itself as a key player in the global finance, benefiting from mainstream adoption, these levels could be attainable. And the conservative would be $5 to $10 in 2032. In 2050, looking further ahead to 2050, XRP might range between $20 and $50 if it becomes a dominant global digital asset for cross-border transactions, benefiting from technological advancements and broader crypto adoption. Conservatively, in 2050, it would be between $10 and $20. So there you have it, Rabbit. Let me know what you guys think down below. Personally, I think all these prices are too conservative, in my opinion. I think that definitely 2024, 2025 XRP will reach between $7 and $13, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think down below. And smash a like, smash the subscribe button, guys. Check out the members side to support the channel. $4.99 a month, like I said. And I will see you guys in the next one.